Hey, Fitch, I know, sometimes I can come off a little strong. You'll just have to get over it. Fitchyful thinking. He hasn't sent me a video. He hasn't sent me a private message. He hasn't even so much as left me a comment since I made him cry. At first, when I met Fitchy and started watching his videos, his channel seemed like maybe there was something more to it than your Bible Truth Nines or your Ben Fausts. Maybe he's not a complete idiot. And instead of quitting while you were ahead, you kept making videos. And I know, you've given me permission to call you a fag, or to call you weird, because you've heard it all before. Kinda sounds like a challenge to me. What about candy-ass mama's boy? Anyone ever call you that? And I love this. I love this. You leave me a video. It was your last correspondence to me. You leave me a video. And you tell me that you love me. Fitchy loves everyone. He loves everyone. Even Aldous. He even loves Aldous. He just wishes that I wasn't so hateful. Hate is my business, you jackass. I'm not going to change that just because you're crying over me. He even says he'll pray for me. He'll pray for me. Hey, Fitchy. Pray for this! Shut up! No. You know what? Don't pray for me. Okay? Because if you pray for me, that, I might be less hateful and move closer to God. Okay? I run the risk of dying on opposite day. And if I die on opposite day, I'll go stand before the pearly gates and receive my judgment. And if I die on opposite day, and you've prayed for me, and they accept me into heaven because of you, when you get to heaven, I'm going to kill you. I still can't get over your piss-poor attempt to show tolerance to gay people. I love everyone. I love everyone. I do. I don't hate gay people. It's just that the rules say that I'm forced to discriminate against them. My hands are tied. There's nothing I can do. I mean, come on, gay people. You gotta stop being gay. Being gay is a death sentence. If God doesn't get you, the skinheads will. And if the skinheads don't get you, the Republicans will. And if the Republicans don't get you, then the Southern Democrats will. And if they don't get you, well then, we've got to count on Florida. I found another jackass last night. It might have been 2 nights ago. I can't remember. Days have been bleeding together. But I went trolling again. I found another jackass, and he's this smug fucking... I don't remember the guy's name. I'll provide a link to his channel in the underside bar. Go say hi to him. He's convinced that the burden of proof in the whole atheism-theism debate is that The burden of proof lies with us atheists. We're making a negative claim. We still have to, I don't own a Cadillac. That's a negative claim. How would you suggest that I go about proving that I don't own a Cadillac? So I tell you what I'll do. Instead of arguing against theism in general, since you happen to be a Christian, I'll still argue against Christianity. Just Christianity. I'll do that. But I'll make it in such a way that I'm making a positive claim that I have to back up. Okay? The claim is Christianity is bullshit. I'm sure you're going to want an opening statement now, right? Hold on. Let me think of one. No, that's no good. Okay, I got one. Because Christians can't get their story straight, there are several denominations. But some of the things that they do agree on is that the universe was designed by God. God is both infinite and eternal. And God is also all-knowing and all-powerful. Let's start with infinite first. Because Fitchy doesn't know much about the subject, he believes that the universe is infinite. It's not. We do have a finite universe. The universe can only be measured as far as there is shit. The universe is made up of two things, shit and nothing. And, since we're apparently in the center of the universe, if you can survive the journey out to the edge of all the shit, and you looked forward, there wouldn't be anything there. It'd be, nothing going on forever in all directions, except behind you. The only thing in the universe that is infinite is nothing. Therefore, God cannot be infinite, because nothing is infinite. Did you see what I did there? God is also eternal. He existed before time began. How long did he exist before time began? Forever? But forever is a measurement of time. If time doesn't exist, you can't measure it. God is all-knowing and all-powerful, too. But it's impossible to be all-knowing and all-powerful at the same time. And I don't remember who it was, but a Christian one time told me that God can't accomplish the logically impossible. So let's think about this here. I'm God. I'm all-knowing. And I know that in a year's time, I'm going to change my mind about something. It's going to happen in a year's time. And I'd therefore be powerless to do anything about it. Well, God has the power to change his mind. He can do that whenever he wants. But, okay, I'm God, and I know that in a year's time, I'm going to change my mind. I know that. Why don't I just change my mind now? Can I do that now? I'm God. I can do anything I want, I thought. Probably the strongest argument I have is that the universe was not designed. The universe was put together randomly. If it wasn't put together randomly, then why do we rely so much on chance? Good luck is the atheist equivalent of, I'll pray for you. Think about it. Think about it. How lucky are we as a species to be where we are now? I mean, It's a piss poor existence. It's just terrible. But we're here, aren't we? I mean, just most recently we had this oil spill in the Gulf. If left unchecked, would have led to the economic downfall of nations. Cuban Missile Crisis, World War II. Thank God Saddam didn't have the bomb. We can go even further back than that. How lucky are we as a species that the dinosaurs all died out and something other than mammals didn't claw their way up to the top of the food chain? How lucky are we that the Earth is just far enough away from the sun to support life? A Christian looks at the universe and sees design, sees that it's governed by God. I look at the universe and I see that it's governed by cold, indifferent chance. Hey, Fitchy, how'd your church speech Bible thing, how'd it go spreading lies?